let me help you build that from this. Welcome back everyone. Our starting point is actually our No Addon UI. You can download the setup from the description or from the previous video. To start us off, we'll enable the add-on. We'll go to options, add-ons, enable just quality of life. We can find the config here, or we can just click the minimap button to show the configuration. There are a bunch of configs here. However, what I like the most about this one is that it has no real game-changing functionalities. Meaning that it's literally what it says. It's quality of life. Let me show you. Once we've opened the configuration, we can actually start making our changes, which is action bars. We can just hide them, as you can see. We also need to make some adjustments in where we're placing things. In what we don't really need to make adjustments, our user interface, hide micro menu, hide minimap button, and hide bags bar. And now we've cleaned up some details in our UI. The next one will be action bars, but for that, let's reload. We'll have to make some adjustments in edit mode. Like before, we want to adjust how everything looks in our playable HUD. So we'll just keep using our No Addon UI for this change. We'll move our stance bar and we'll make these visible always, because we're changing how they function now. We'll also enable a fourth one and reduce their size to 70%. You'll see why very soon. Now, it depends perhaps on what class you're playing and how familiar you are, but my goal here is to try and reduce clutter as previously as well. And action bars can actually be considered clutter in some shape or form. Now, pet bar isn't always used, neither is stance bar, nor possess bar, nor this one. So we'll save this for now, and we'll go back to our options, action bars, and enable action bar 5. Go back to edit mode and move our action bar 5 right here. And then we can place our possess bar, our exit vehicle. I prefer to have pet bar at the center, because some classes do use pets and it's very convenient to have it there. And our stance bar to the far right. We still won't be using our utility cooldowns nor our tracked bars, but we will still use our essential cooldowns. And we'll try to make it look a little bit smoother to not take so much space. And our main challenge with this for now is that we can't really center these icons. What you could do is you could use quality of life add-on to make these individual yourself, if you really want to be nitpicky about it. I believe for now this is fine. For pet frame, we can move it here. And now we have our pet frame and our pet bar together. For cast bar, again, if you're a caster, you'd want to keep this higher, probably. If you're not, you can just keep it as low as possible. And now we have more space for our single button assist or Hercule if you really want to use that, or, you know, whatever else. We still won't be using track buffs either, and all of these things will stay. Let's save this. We can go back to our add-on configuration and make our action bars auto hide. Now when we hover over them, they're still there, but not cluttering our screen. Now let's go back to add-in configuration and do the same for our stance bar. Now let's configure our performance tracking, which is in the combat meter. For this, we want to enable and always show. Of course, reset at mythic start. And the way you do that is adding groups. You'll add damage overall, which will appear here. and you can move it. The way you resize it is using the configuration here. What we'll want to do is have 5 bars for damage overall, and our bar height can be set at 20, and that's our damage overall. We'll add one more, which is DPS, and we'll do the same. 20 and 5. There we go. And we'll place it on top of that one. And last, which is healing overall, we'll do 20 and 2 actually. And we'll put that on top of this one. Lastly, we want to reset our UI to confirm our changes are there. Let's test it out. As you can see, in combat, we can perfectly navigate the UI. We have all the necessary information, assuming that you're familiar with your keybinds. So, I hope this helped, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.